What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video. So, last night on Monday Night Raw, we got the return of the great one, the People's Champion, The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And it was interesting because not only did he interrupt Jinder Mahal, who was supposed to be the former WWE champion, but it ended up being a swerve and it ended up being The Rock. But after he beat down the Jinder Mahal, he teased the match that a lot of fans have been wanting for years now. And that is a one-on-one encounter with his cousin, the tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. And he literally said, and I quote, or because he was talking about he was going to get something to eat, but he said, or should I sit at the head of the table? And the crowd went bananas. The crowd ate it up. They were, when that line hit, everybody was just ready. People have, and since then people have been speculating where it should happen. It's been split. I feel like a lot of people saying it should happen at Mania, at WrestleMania 40, because that is the biggest match they possibly could put on. And when you really look at it from a business standpoint, it does, because it will be the biggest draw, the biggest ratings because of their encounters, and it would draw in a lot of money. So from a business standpoint, it makes all the sense. But from a storyline perspective, will it make sense? So in today's video, I just want to give you a little back history, and now I'm going to be giving my verdict on where I think it should end up being. Where should Roman Reigns and The Rock have their one-on-one encounter? So, the two pay-per-views that are being speculated for this match to take place is at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia in next month, or WrestleMania 40. Now, we know WrestleMania 40 is going to be a big deal just because it is the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. So they're going to want to make that show the biggest show possible. They are going to want to make that show like a legendary pay-per-view. So, in a sense, this match would fit. But for me, I think it's going to happen in Elimination Chamber. Because for one, the crowd is going to be even bigger than Mania, because I think there's about 60,000 fans that you can fit at WrestleMania 40, and over 70,000 fans you can fit at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. So there are going to be more fans there, so more fans than you would have at WrestleMania. Another caveat to that is, where does Cody Rhodes fit in all this? If they end up doing Roman Reigns versus The Rock, where does that leave Cody? Because does that mean he's not going to be able to finish his story? Is he going to have to wait another year to be able to finish his story? I mean, you're only going to be putting yourself in a bigger predicament, because then because think about it, we already know after WrestleMania he's going to go on another spree where he pretty much won't be there. So it's like, I don't think for the fans we can afford to pretty much sit through another year of Roman Reigns' reign as champion. We've went through at least 5 years already of him being champion. And here's a fact, the last two Royal Rumble winners have lost for the men's. The last two Royal Rumble winners for the men's. Well, actually, when you really think about it, the last three Royal Rumble winners have all failed when they have tried to capture the title at WrestleMania. Because think about it, Edge, he won in 2021. He failed at WrestleMania in 36. Oh no, not 36, 37. Then we literally had at WrestleMania 38 Brock Lesnar win the 2022 Royal Rumble, and he ended up failing. Because he won as champion, he ended up losing his championship, and that's when they unified him. And then we had Cody Rhodes unsuccessfully be able to defeat Roman Reigns last year for the championship. So the last three Royal Rumble winners have all been fed to Roman to be part of this legendary reign. So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if we can really sit through another year of his championship reign. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were to put it on Mania, just because it is the biggest match that they could potentially put on, like I said earlier. But I really feel like they could get away with them doing it in Australia. And this is, and I've even seen reports and them talking about the whole, situation with The Rock coming back and everything like that. And pretty much they're going to want to put it on Elimination Chamber, and then you can still have Cody Rhodes be able to finish his story, because then it kind of would make more sense, because you got two birds with one stone. You got to have the match that you all wanted to see, which was Roman versus The Rock, which people have been wanting for years. You're finally getting that, but on top of that, you're getting what you want with Cody Rhodes finishing his story and beating Roman Reigns. Because think about it, Roman Reigns is going to be, his ego is going to be through the roof. You know that. His ego is going to be through the roof after he beats The Rock, and then he's going to be gloating about it. And then when Cody Rhodes beats him, it's going to be an even bigger deal, because of everybody that he's beaten, and the fact that he has beaten one of the greatest to ever step foot in the WWE ring, and that being The Rock. So that would make his win even more, hold more weight and hold more stakes to when he does win it. The crowd will probably even be behind even more because of what's at stake when he does win. So I think that's something that you have to look at. But I don't know. I feel like it can happen at either or, but for me personally, I feel like it would make more sense just because it's more fans there. And I think they even had negotiations when they were talking about, having Elimination Chamber be at Australia, and he was one of the people that was in part of the discussion, because they want him to be part of the show in some shape or form. But now things coming to light now, I think we're going to see this match at Elimination Chamber, and that would be a big marquee match, because I feel like when you look at the card that potentially could be taking place, because you're gonna have your men's Elimination Chamber match, you're to potentially compete against Roman for the title. You're going to have Roman versus The Rock. Those are two big matches right there. You have your women's Elimination Chamber for whoever's going to be competing for the championship. I feel like and whatnot like that. And then you're going to have probably like a U.S. title match. You're going to have a world championship match and stuff like that. So you're going to have these different matches. And then you're going to have The Rock and Roman close the show. And then when you think about it, the crowd is going to be bigger, like I said, because the venue that they have holds more than WrestleMania. So I think that's something that they're definitely looking into and stuff like that. But we will have to see how this plays out. But comment down below. Let me know. Where do you guys feel like The Rock versus Roman match should indeed take place? Are you on the train that it should take place at WrestleMania because it is the biggest match that they can possibly put on? Or do you think it should happen at Elimination Chamber, and then you have that match at Elimination Chamber? That way Cody is still able to finish his story, so you get both outcomes that you want and stuff like that. Leave that down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Sound off in the comment section down below. We're on the road to 750 subscribers. But the ultimate goal by the end of this year is 10K. I know we can do it. I know we can hit that milestone. So if you are new, you love wrestling, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. Also hit that post notification bell so every time I post a new video, whether it be a reaction video, rant video, live stream, any type of video, you can be in the loop of things when I do drop a video. But I appreciate everybody who's been on this wave so far and being part of this journey with me. I am excited for the future of the channel. I'm very excited for all this content that I'm going to be dropping for you guys in 2024. But I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.